Peace, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to Israel Doctrine School Hangout. I'm your host, Carl Albert Davis, and you have now entered into the Hangout. So today's show is a look back to when Tommy Sotomayor thought he could, but he couldn't. And what am I talking about? Me and Sarnetta spoke. He spoke to Tommy. Him and Tommy worked something out in the back where I can come over. I went over, and he tried to debunk what happened to the boy story, which shows that I was the man at the time when I sat down with Tommy and when T-Bone from Colors covered it. So we're going to hear some of the audio right now of that time when it went down. Enjoy the show.
I don't want to talk about your daughter, okay?
How the hell am I running from your dumb ass? You the slowest nigga on YouTube.
I don't want to talk about your daughter. Do you want to talk about your daughter or her son? Which one?
Nigga, I just said, if that dude slapped you in the face, you wouldn't know who he was.
A simple question. Do you want to talk about your daughter or
Motherfucker,
her son?
if my daughter's name is that dude, is my daughter named that dude, you dumb fuck. You're the dumbest nigga in the world. That's why you live in your mama's basement, you dumb ass. Is my daughter named that dude?
If somebody
is my daughter named that dude, you slow fucker. Is my daughter named that dude, you slow fucker? That's all I'm asking. Is my daughter?
So this is the start of trying to tear my name down. This is the same thing he did with her son. Her son spoke on him playing with a towel in front of his daughter and stuff, trying to show his manhood, which we don't was all YouTube playing stuff. Tommy Sotomayor do those type of things to get recognition. And so when her son Camel spoke on it, then he came back and he started calling them all kind of words that her son didn't want affiliated with him, like the LGBTQIA plus community and all that stuff. So we sitting up talking, we doing an interview, and he's trying to tell me about his daughter. He always put his daughter and stuff to change the conversation. It's like a twister. He put his daughter in there, and then it changed the whole fabric of the conversation. So I was like, look, nigga, I don't want to talk about your daughter. Fuck your daughter. I don't want to talk about her. Don't bring that bitch up in this conversation, please. So he's mad and you stupid and he's trying to attack me. It happened later on in the conversation, but this is how he cut it up, chopped it, and edited.
Daughter named that dude, you slow son of a bitch.
Subject.
Is my daughter named that dude, you slow dumbass?
Well, let's talk about the dude. Let's not talk about your daughter.
I've been saying that dude ever since you said it. I kept saying that dude over and over again. It's none of your business, and no one has to prove to you that this boy, who may not even exist, is alive.
So it's none of my business. It's none of the community business. It's nobody's business that the boy may not even be alive. Though you stay in Arkansas and the boy lived in New York City where the incident took place, it's none of my business. I am a hip hopper. I was born into hip hop. I love hip hop. I love Bam at one time, all this stuff. What, it don't have nothing to do with me?
You're wasting government's time. You're wasting everyone's time with this.
So I'm wasting government time. If government never get involved in this, how I'm wasting their time? Because I called and talked to them, but they never got involved. They don't care about what her son Camel doing in New York, who he's killing, who he's not killing, who he's threatening to kill it, the terrorism of Bronx River projects and all that. They don't care about that. They don't care that he did a publicity stunt, say he got shot on the right side, then showed up, say he got shot on the left side. They don't care nothing about none of that. I ain't supposed to care either.
Shit, because you don't even know the boy.
So wouldn't it be even worse if the boy did exist?
Wouldn't it be even worse if the boy exists? Now, see, he got to play with every word I say. Wouldn't it be? This the Khalil of money. This the LGBTQIA plus community lingo and how they deal with things.
And the son took the picture and the boy.
So I'm asking, wouldn't it be bad if Bam did date rape that boy, got stabbed by that boy, and then gave his picture to her son to kill the boy that he just date raped? I've never heard nothing like that in my life, but I'm not supposed to be worried about it. This going on in hip hop, is going on in the conscious community, is going on YouTube, it's going on everywhere. But I'm not supposed to be worried about it. Well, then why did you not tell Satnetta he was not supposed to be worried, or Troy Star Terrain that he wasn't supposed to be worried, or Layla Wills, or anybody else that's involved in this whole thing, because they weren't in the Bronx River apartment when Bam was raping the boys? When nobody's supposed to be worried about that. Trump, man, the mayor of New York City, when Bam was doing it, he wasn't supposed to be worried. Nobody's supposed to be worried, huh?
Boy's dead now.
Wouldn't it? Are you kidding me? You know what that boy probably had? A mom, a brother, a cousin. He had family. And
he got all of it. I believe.
He got all of that. What they got to do with it? Because if they don't know their son was raped by Bam, and that Bam gave her son the picture to kill him, they out here ignorant as you know what, and they can't find any justice for the missing son. They don't even know how to go to police and say, my son was at Bam house, I heard he got date raped, and then this week he gone now. He's dead, he's disappeared, we can't find him. They don't even know how to do that. And if don't nobody care, the police won't nobody know. That's why I started the What Happened to the Boy movement. But Troy Star Terrain asked the same question before me. Troy Star Terrain is his homeboy. So he won't tell Troy Star Terrain it was none of your business, because Troy Star Terrain act like he never asked the question. I ain't never asked that question. I didn't care about that boy. Bunch of BS.
He got all of it.
And guess who be the main people asking where he's at?
Right. So now if they go to the police and say, my son, Richard Cunningham, is fucking missing, and we don't know that Richard Cunningham was the dude that was raped by Bambaataa, the dude in the picture that Bambaataa gave to her son to kill. But if we knew his name was Richard Cunningham and we went and looked in the missing person report, and you got a Richard fucking Cunningham missing April 2013, whichever day on there, then if we put the two together, we find out, oh, this is the one being raped by Bambaataa and stabbed Bambaataa, and this guy took his picture.
See, when you reason with a person and they thinking, if they not ignorant, I believe this motherfucker ain't ignorant. Tommy Sotomayor is not an ignorant motherfucker. That's why he out here playing the games that he played.
To kill him, and he's been missing because his mom and daddy reported it since 2013, and we still ain't found him. Then we can take it back to the people who conspired to cause him to miss and start investigating and asking, what was you on the night that he came up missing, and doing this thing and investigating the situation.
What you're saying makes no sense.
Yourself, Tommy. You just spoke yourself, Tommy.
I didn't. Just why you keep talking, and I'm waiting on you to finish, because the answer is simple. Those people would have told this person's name, how old he was when he was missing. And you, if you really just wanted to find out, you can go look for people who were missing from this point in time, who were that age, and you see them. It's easy. That's public.
Well, I got to do all that when the head of the Snitch Network.
Wow.
Your buddy Star. Star's your buddy, right?
This dude said, why would I have to do that when you call the fucking FBI? Damn.
And I told him that Star knows the boy's name. Her
You
son
said,
knows
why
the
would
boy.
you hear what you just said? Why would I have to research information before calling the FBI? That's what you just said. And you said that very confidently. Why would I have to research information before calling the FBI on a dude?
You sound like a damn fool, because what you're saying is,
sir, I'm not the one sitting in front of that wood paneling.
What you're saying is, if you had the boy's name and when looking at the missing person report and seeing his name, then you could deal with it better. But since you don't have his name, you can't do it. But if Star got his name, he can do it.
No. Hold on. Let me tell you what. Whoa. Let me tell you what you just said. You said, if I had the name, then that'd be different, and then I could. No, that's not actually what it is. What it is you are saying that you believe what this man said in public, that he was given a name, because he didn't say I killed someone. You're believing what he said in public, that he was given a name and a picture to kill somebody at the behest of Africa Bambaataa, but he never said he did it. Now, since this discussion, you then speculate that there is this boy out there that's dead because you trust Hassan in what he said in that instance. You believe what he said in that instance. But
so I want y'all to hear her son say it. I want y'all to hear her son say it. When you hear her son say it, you tell me if you hear something different than what I heard. Right? So y'all want to hear it? Here we go. We finna go get her son saying it. See, I ain't shit. He wouldn't let me play it. I couldn't play it on this show.
After Bam got out of the hospital to figure out what really happened, and he gave me the picture of a light-skinned Puerto Rican little boy that looked just like me as a kid. And he gave me that picture because I was going to be the one who killed that boy for Africa Bambaataa.
Now, with him saying that, which he didn't say it numerous of times, he said it on Queen's Flip, which is a street hip-hop site on YouTube. He said it, right? He said him and some Zulus was given a picture, and they was going to kill the boy. So if Hassan didn't kill the boy, how many more Zulus is it or was a part of the Zulu Nation at the time who could have murdered the boy? But Layla Wills went and had a lawsuit against Bambaataa, not the Zulu Nation, to get the Zulu Nation out of it because it's a big charity and it makes plenty of money. And if Bam goes down, maybe you can save the nation. But if Bam go down and he tied to the nation, then the nation money is cut from all the 6 of the 7 continents they've been on in the United States and all this stuff, because hip hop is a big movement. We got to say the Zulu Nation. That's what her son Camel said. So they willing to sacrifice whoever to say the Zulu Nation. But I'm not supposed to care. Though I'm a hip hopper at heart, been a hip hopper all my life, deal with Southern and Western hip hop more than East Coast hip hop. But when I went back to Chicago, Wu-Tang, all my people was dealing with East Coast hip hop. But I'm not supposed to care. But people act like I'm nobody and I have nothing to do with it. Why was Khalil Money? Why was I doing this show and being interviewed and talked about it if I have nothing to do with it? You gonna write me out because you made me the gatekeeper and gave me the power that I got today. And you want to try to take it back, but you can't take back the steps that I took and the things that I did, and the people are arguing and fought with about it. Just because y'all didn't put me in the paper when the documentary or whatever don't mean nothing. I'm still here to stay, and you can't do nothing about it. That's why you on the internet today trying to dirty up my name more and can't do shit with me.
trust Hassan in what he said in that instance. You believe what he said in that instance, but you won't go past he never said he killed someone. But now you're...
See, that's why the question, what happened to the boy? Did I say Hassan killed the boy? I just told you the possibility of the other Zulu Nation members that received the picture could have killed the boy. But nobody cares about the boy. Tommy didn't care. Lady Wheels didn't care. Marcy Hamilton didn't care. None of these people cared. DJ K. Slay didn't care. Khalil Money didn't care. Everybody and their mama didn't care. Even the boy mama didn't care because she didn't know what type of situation her son was in.
Asking.
He never said he killed nobody.
Right. So, okay. So you jumped to that conclusion, which he when I'm listening to what he was saying.
Once again, you're running and you're trying to go back to the narrative that you said the first day that we talked on your show. I just said, right, as we talking about the missing person report that his loving family go and give to the police because their loved one is missing, right? That's what we was talking about, right?
Yes. So where are they?
Let's just play this scenario. The boy's missing. The family put in the missing person report and get the police's name and the time that he came up missing, right? Now, you told me I should research and I should go look at the missing person report to see how many people was missing and all of that and do all this work. Because why? I don't have the boy's name. But if I had the boy's name, and once again, his name Richie Cunningham, and I go look in 2013 at the police missing person report, and I see it's a Richie Cunningham and such address that this people put in this missing person report, then I can even go to them and say, well, ma'am, Richie Cunningham was supposedly, assassinated.
Sir, if you knew all that, his family. Sir, if you knew all that, his family could have done that. You're saying
You see how I just laid it out? If I knew his name was Richie Cunningham and I went and found a dead person by the name of Richie Cunningham and it told me who his family is, I could go talk to the family. See, it's called research, but I'm doing research trying to find the boy's name so I can put a name with a body because there's a body out there, possibly, allegedly, it's a body out there with no name on it. And there's a missing person out there with a body out there and no name on it. You got to put the two together. But the conscious community, Tommy Sotomayor and the other people that was involved in this thing in the beginning, because I told Tommy about this boy. Tommy didn't give a F about this boy when I told him. He didn't care. He interviewed me only because Sarnetta talked him into interviewing me. Because Sarnetta said, we got to dirty up this guy's conversation because he's putting pressure on the movie and everything else that's making money. And her son, we got to keep him on YouTube and stuff. And we can't keep him on YouTube and do all this stuff if this guy puncture our story.
Somebody could give you all the information. No, literally, if you had all this information you just said, well, so would his family.
See, once again, the family don't know certain things. I don't know certain things. How do me and the family come together if they don't know the boy been missing and Bam raped him and her son took a picture to kill him? But I know all of that. That's why when Troy Started to Rain went on the internet and started playing on a Sunday, he went and said, should I get the boy name out and all of that? Khalil called in, Unseen Soldier called in, Kev Gills called in. Who else? It was somebody else called in, and they was playing with that. Monday morning, I went and called the FBI and told them her son out here threatening people's lives. He threatened Ron Savage. He's threatened Khalil. He's threatened mine. He threatened Sarnetta's and other supporters of what happened to the boy movement in New York City. It was my movement. It was my job to protect my people. But people looking at me, oh, you're dumb, you this and that. Now I'm the smartest nigga out here, and can't none of you bitch ass niggas on this YouTube fuck with me. Tommy couldn't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. That nigga besides you can't fuck with me. Why y'all stop trying? Later Wheels dumbass took me to court, couldn't fuck with me. Why y'all stop trying? Cause y'all said that nigga is powerful. Let me get the fuck away from that nigga before he destroy me.
His family got his name. I ain't got his name. The only people that I know have his name is Troy Terrain, Hassan Campbell, Ahmed Henderson.
How about, wait a minute, how about this? Have you ever thought that whoever the person is doesn't want to be involved in y'all bullshit?
He has no choice. Once Africa Bambaataa took his butthole, he has no choice. You can say he don't want to be involved. Bambaataa could have gave him all the money from the Zulu Nation it was for him not. It's public record of this stuff, which y'all done tried to wash away with Hassan Campbell and Ron Savage, because the boy name is unknown to the public. Troy Star Terrain know it. Bambaataa know it. Henderson know it. Lady Wheels know it. Khalil know it. Everybody. Khalil said his name was Giovanni. Is that his name or not? You're not going to send me on no fucking goose chase looking for a Giovanni, and ain't no such person in the world by the name of Giovanni. And by all this time, the FBI could have been looking and checking all this shit out, but no, she put that false ass lawsuit against me to make the FBI believe that I'm a nigga with criminal background and shit. Nigga, I'm a quiet boy compared to you bitch ass niggas. But the boy will come out to crime and fuck you up if you fuck with him. That's what they didn't know about me. Oh, he's a religious dude. He's gonna turn the other cheek. Nah, motherfucker, you smack me. When I turn the other cheek, it's gonna be to knock your motherfucking head off.
Again, if they have the name
possible.
And there's a missing person under that name, then if we had the name and go look and see it's a missing person, then we will be getting closer. Because we got a name and we
feels
have
like a man
person. Now we can go talk to the family and we can get deeper into
I want y'all to hear this.
You see this? Listen to him. He's trying to debunk everything I'm talking about. He's not reasonable enough to.
An individual who doesn't have the money to do much of anything, and I'm not trying to be funny, I'm saying what I'm saying is true. An individual who doesn't have the money to do much of anything is saying, give me the name or I will go to the FBI, because I need this person who anybody who's ever been molested or any of that crap wouldn't want y'all social media, Facebook people, YouTube people to have their information. But you demand it because you feel like this dude who you've been talking about over.
So nobody, Hassan Campbell is a nobody. Him and Ron Savage came out here and said, we was molested. Did they hold back that information or did they get that information? And the question is, why did they get the information and get their name? Because he just said it. Nobody will want you to know that he molested me and did this to me. Don't nobody want you to know that they got bullied when they was little, this and that. But Hassan Campbell and Ron Savage came out here and told us about it. Why? Dave Wedge asked the question. I answered the question. You think Dave Wedge ever said shit to me? No, Dave Wedge called into my show one time, said, I'm interested in this and that. And they destroyed the channel that he called in on. Israel Doctrine Reloaded. They destroyed that channel because that information was on that channel. Now, when we go to court and we go back and do discovery and discover what went on in the past, because we got to get the records unless YouTube destroy the records. Because YouTube got all my records. They can give me my channel back now. And I can have all my records. But YouTube, under the behest of DJ K. Slay, Layla Wills, and the rest of the people that was flagging the channel, took my channel. They took all my channels. Unreasonably. I wrote paperwork to them and everything and 6 months later they gave them back. I'm the only nigga on YouTube that got all his channel taken and they had to give them back. And when they gave them back, they dealt with their channel because that's why I was dealing with everything. And there was more information on that channel than all the rest of my channels. So when they gave me them channels back, I didn't have the information.
Over again should give you information based upon the fact that you've been stalking his videos, heard him say something, and now you need for him to clarify something for you.
Now, you see how he said I was stalking his videos? Because see what they was trying to do back then, they was trying to call me a clout chaser. Now, everybody that called me a clout chaser is chasing behind my ass to this very day. 8 years later, they still running up behind me trying to fuck with me, but I was chasing clout. I am the fucking clout. Right now, back then, I am the king. And the peasants are chasing the king because the king got all the clout. Khalil Amani is a clout chaser. He'll go to Vegas, win $3,000-$4,000, put the pictures up and shit, and still chase me the next day because he ain't got shit on me. Damn what a nigga say. Watch what they do.
I want the information. I want the feds to have the information because they the one that can investigate it. As you say, I'm a broke Negro in Arkansas living in my mama's basement. I can't fucking do shit, but the federal government got a big bank. And they got task force and shit. And they got investigators that they pay that's sitting around, they doing shit because they don't need.
And you're willing to slander this man's name all over YouTube.
So
now I'm slandering the man's name. See, when I went over there, his conversation is to try to dirty up my conversation and say I'm a fucking nobody and I'm chasing shit. But why do you have me on your channel? Because you's a fucking clout chaser. You like, I got to get some of this story and put it in my archives.
Tommy, see, that's bullshit. You're not dealing with the facts.
No, it is. Everything that you know about him. No, sir. Everything you know about him. No, you listen. Everything you know about, sir, and I'm telling facts. Everything you know about him, sir, everything you know about him is from YouTube. Everything you know about him is from YouTube. I'll keep saying it. Everything you
see, people, they see, some people never seen this. They never heard me argue and fight with no motherfucker. They think, like I said, they think I'm a choir boy and that I won't go there. Nah, I'll go there, nigga. We talking about some real shit, and you keep trying to shit on me. You's a bitch ass nigga, and you won't sit down and have a reasonable conversation. Because when I put reasonable shit on the table, you try to shoot it down. But I understand you the same nigga that when that Tupac tried to call him gay and everything else because the Zulu Nation and Tupac. Why you think the Quad City and shit happened and everything? Why you think all the motherfuckers from P. Diddy to KC and JoJo record label and shit was up there? They was setting Tupac up because niggas be having a problem with niggas from street industry and everything.
About him is from YouTube. Fact. Everything that you know about this missing kid came from his mouth on a YouTube video that you decided, let me run with it.
Star time. Let's go from Hassan to Star. Star said the boy's missing. He can't find the boy. He did videos looking for the boy. He said he knows the boy's name and he can't find the young man. So how is he?
So you see, when I hit him with Star, he cannot fight or defend. Well, Star's on YouTube, but it's Star around this motherfucker lie. I'm a lie, but Star ain't no motherfucking lie. Because that's your homeboy, and it's y'all job, and y'all got the payola to dirty up the conversation. Yes or no?
How is he privileged
YouTube.
And the rest of the world?
YouTube. I'm just telling you, you're willing to try and ruin this man's life over YouTube.
Listen, at the end of the day, if Star got the boy name and he gave it to the federal agency, investigation bureau, what would that hurt? If Hassan got the boy name and he gave it to the feds, what would it hurt if it's no boy and it's no boy dead, it wouldn't hurt shit, would it?
Let me ask you something. Okay.
You see how he ran from the question? Let me ask you something. Niggas like to ask questions instead of speak when you hit them with a question that they're afraid of.
And
you didn't ask my question. I just
okay.
asked.
I said, I'm answering the question. I'm saying, I'm answering the question. If they gave this boy, I'm answering the question.
See, when I pressure him, I'm answering the question. And now we arguing back and forth because you running and you're pissing me off. I'm easily pissed off. If I ask you a question and you go to some other shit, me and you got a problem. We might get to fighting this motherfucker because you running from my question. And I need my question answered so I can move on and feel relief in myself. This the type of shit that caused me to have a stroke, arguing and fighting with these bitch ass niggas over YouTube because they never gave a fuck about the boy. This interview is saying we care about the boy. No, you don't care about the boy. You care about trying to kill my reputation on YouTube because I'm the nigga that care. And you motherfuckers don't care.
You get your ass whooped and you're running.
What the fuck is wrong with you, stupid bastard? I'm trying to answer your question. That's why nobody watches your shit. The most you got people. Oh my God. That's why you got to put my name in your shit, you dumbass.
Just slow the fuck down.
I'm answering your dumbass question, you slow bastard.
Are you in a rush? If you in a rush, get your ass on.
What is wrong with this dumbass? You hear this?
You in a rush, get your ass on. If not, stop fucking speedballing past my question. Thinking I'm answering your motherfucking
You know what, bro? You know what, bro? You know what, bro? Don't worry about it. I won't say anything else to you. Please keep my name out of your titles because I didn't do shit. That's all I'm asking. This stupid son of a bitch, slow in a bitch. They know he's slow in a bitch. This is the most views he's gotten. I just wanted to ask this son of a bitch to leave me alone. You slow. Bam.
No. Sonetta called you and set the whole shit up and had your ass going out there on a limb and shit and putting your platform in a fucked up situation talking to a real nigga when you're not a real nigga. And I'm only saying it for street vernacular, a real nigga. I consider myself an Israelite. But for as these streets concerned, I'm a real nigga. I get niggerish with you. And I just wanted to ask you a question. No, nigga. You talked to Sonetta before we did the interview. You told me I couldn't come on your channel no more because the Chicago cat. Not Sinful to P. It's another dude. Because I did a show with him about drill music. Because I care about shit. And I care that niggas in Chicago are drilling and murdering people and shit. But that's just what shit is. When niggas don't care, they don't care. And they show they don't care by their conversation. What up, MF dude? I see you more on the neutral side and stuff. But see, this is what happened when people try to act like I'm nobody or was nobody or whatever. Nigga, I was running YouTube. Any motherfucker in the black community that was on YouTube knew about me. That's why motherfuckers said niggas in the beef sector don't know you. Niggas in the beef sector knew who the fuck I was when I came over there kicking up dust like who wants some shit? I fuck one of you niggas up. And they was like, yep, I believe he will. I'm gonna stay the fuck away from that dude. But that's pretty much the video. It's about to be over. What we got? 12 more minutes.
Talking ass nigga.
Now, I had this show with Tommy Sotomayor. Then his stalkers came and asked me questions. I tried to talk to him, but he's a bitch ass nigga. So it went crazy. But he wanted to put my name in the title because it was with Tommy and shit and all that. Man, I mean, I had these motherfucking YouTube streets on fire up in here. It's getting hot. It's on fire. I had these motherfuckers on fire, but the people that I was going against had to put the fire out. They had to stalk me. They had to do all this shit. Like I said, 8 years later, I still got a motherfucking counterintelligence, COINTEL pro witness protection government agent on my ass still fucking with me. Well, you ain't spell shit right. Nigga, I told you from day one, I can't read, I can't spell, I can't do shit because I ain't want you motherfuckers talking that shit when I not saying I can't, but I don't do it. Well, the nigga say he can't read. He didn't read that right. Okay, we knew he couldn't read. He didn't spell that right. Well, we knew he couldn't spell. But nigga up here every day trying to destroy me because I can't read and I can't spell. Which I can read and I can spell, but I do the shit just to fuck with the bitch ass nigga. Cause I done fuck with college niggas that went to college and got fucked to be in the position they are. So I ain't no college nigga. I'm a high school dropout. Ain't no niggas fucking me. But this is what society has for y'all. Bend over and take the power. I ain't bending over and taking shit. My motherfucking manhood and walking out on your ass. So with that said, I just wanted to remind y'all who I am and the shit that I done did, because niggas act like I'm nobody and I ain't never did shit. Like I'm nobody and I never did shit. So with that said, love you all. Watch the next video.